And if you look at Rahul Dravid, what does he stand for today? He stands for integrity. He stands for consistency. He stands for being Mr. Dependable. As the lighting leader in the country as well, we bring out the suns, we bring out the stars and the glitter in cities in the night. The role of influencers becomes extremely important in
Okay.
such state, because nowadays consumers are looking for more lifestyle inspiration. Signify has a distinct advantage that being the lighting leaders across the world, we are able to bring the best of innovation from around the world into the country.
Hello and welcome to VideoBrief, an exclusive video interaction by Mediabrief.com. Today, we are here with Nikhil Gupta, the head of marketing, strategy, government affairs, and CSR at Signify Greater India, to talk about the newly launched campaign Hum Ratho mein Suraj Ugaate hai and the exciting new partnership with Rahul Dravid for this campaign. Welcome to VideoBrief, Nikhil. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Hi, Safa. Very happy to be here.
Thank you. And today we're here to discuss Signify's new campaign, Hum Raton Mein Suraj Ugaate Hai, and the exciting partnership with Rahul Dravid for this campaign. But before we get ahead and I dive right into the questions, I would like to play the video for our viewers. Can we have the video, please?
हम रातों में सूरज उगाते हैं, अंधेरों में छुपे कई उजाले हैं, जिन्हें करते हम आपके हवाले हैं। सितारे तो सोए तुम्हारे अंदर है, हम बस खोलते कोशिशों के ताले हैं। हर मुश्किल को मुमकिन कुछ यूं बनाते हैं, हम रातों में सूरज उगाते हैं, मेहनत को मंजिल से यूं मिलाते हैं, उम्मीदों के चिराग कुछ ऐसे जलाते हैं। हर मुश्किल को मुमकिन कुछ यूं बनाते हैं, हम रातों में सूरज उगाते हैं।
अप्पा, नया घर कैसा लगा?
रौनक को खुशियों की
हर दिल को छू जाए ऐसी रोशनी लाते हैं, फिलिप्स से हम जिंदगी की रौनक बढ़ाते हैं।
सूरज उगाते हैं।
Innovation and you, Philips.
So amazing campaign, Nikhil. Really, really well thought out and equally well executed. But I would just like to start off by asking you, can you tell me the insights behind this campaign, the inspiration behind this campaign, and its objectives?
Absolutely. Firstly, we are very proud of putting something like this out there
Of
for
course.
all our customers and our partners. Basically, Signify is the world leader in lighting. We're the most sustainable lighting company in the world, and we're also the people behind the Philips lighting products that our consumers love.
Right.
And this film is basically a brand leadership film. When if you've seen Rahul Dravid being the hero in the film, he represents everything that Philips brand values are. And if you look at Rahul Dravid, what does he stand for today? He stands for integrity. He stands for consistency. He stands for being Mr. Dependable.
Right.
And those are the things that we all love about Philips. Our products are something that our customers love. They're dependable products, they last longer, and they never disappoint our customers. And we believe that's why this marriage with Rahul Dravid was almost made in heaven. If you see the inspiration on the ad, we are lighting leaders not just in consumer lighting, but also in professional lighting.
Yeah.
And we wanted to really come back and claim that with all our customers, with all our partners,
Right.
and showcase the innovation that we stand for across segments, whether it's sports lighting, whether it's entertainment lighting, whether it's office lighting or home lighting for that matter.
Okay. Amazing. Like what you said, you actually almost answered my second question about choosing Rahul Dravid as the, ambassador for this campaign. And can you also tell me a little bit about the creative process of this campaign and, how you sort of came to this idea of Hum Raton Mein Suraj Ugaate Hai?
So I think that's an excellent question. Actually, when we broke this campaign, we broke it with a teaser, which is the brand that is the second largest source of light after the sun, and that's actually Philips globally as the leader in lighting, and that was the baseline thought that went behind building this campaign. Now, when we wanted to bring that campaign, when we wanted to bring this thought really into the country, we tried to uh, figure out a line that actually brings this to life. And that's when this whole line about Hum Raaton ko Suraj Ugate Hain came about, because as the lighting leader in the country as well, we bring out the suns, we bring out the stars and the glitter in cities in the night. And that's the embodiment of this ad, really, really.
Lovely, lovely thought behind it. And, given that the festive period is going on, we just passed Diwali and, we have New Year and Christmas and everything coming up. Can you tell me a little bit about Signify's festive season strategy and where this campaign sort of fits into that strategy?
So right now, as you mentioned, this is the high season for the lighting industry and for us as well. This is when people actually do all their renovations, move into new homes across the country. And this festive season, starting from August, goes on all the way up till January down south. So in this season, basically, we also bring out or talk about the products, the innovative products that we bring out. This year, if you see, lighting has really transformed in the way people are using lighting in their homes. There's a lot of connected lighting out there. People are operating lights from their mobile phones. They like to create ambient lighting. Lighting has gone beyond just putting a tube light or a light bulb in homes. Now, most people are looking at lighting as an integral part of the decorative plan for their homes. We are seeing a lot of spotlights being used in homes nowadays, strip lights being used in coves that are creating ambience. Uh, and also the color preference shifting from the traditional white light that we used to have in India towards more natural whites and yellow lights that people are using to make it more smoother, make it more soothing in the evenings as well. So all those products really are out there. All those innovations that we do for our consumers are out there, and this particular campaign fits right in because it sort of gives a glimpse of everything that we do, everything that we lead in, including decorative lighting, where Philips is now the largest, single largest brand in India for decorative lighting. We have more than 300 stores across the country that are selling decorative lighting.
Lovely. Yeah, I think aesthetic lighting and just aesthetics in general has become such a major part, not just globally, but now, even in India. And everyone really, wants those, all those fairy lights and they want these color changing lights. So it's really great that you guys are sort of listening to what the consumers want and offering them exactly what they need and want. So that's amazing. And, can you tell me a little bit about your marketing strategy as well as your media mix, both for the festive period And for this campaign, like how are you sort of integrating traditional media as well as digital media to sort of amplify this among consumers?
Absolutely, and I think we live in a day and age where digital media is becoming more and more important but with
Absolutely.
every given day. We're talking to you, and you're digitally right out there.
Yeah,
And for this campaign as well, we've taken a digital first approach. This campaign is being broadcasted across display, across streaming platforms, apps, as well as OTT.
yeah,
So the line between traditional and digital media is actually blurred a lot. Most of the content that we're seeing on traditional media is also getting consumed on OTT platforms today,
yeah,
and which are allowing for a lot more targeted and personalized communication with consumers. So a lot of our investments on this campaign and going forward comes onto OTT platforms, where we are able to now, even using traditional media, target consumers more directly and more relevantly, really, with our communication. So uh, much of our spends on this campaign are headed towards the digital side. Also, with the change, like you mentioned, that people are liking color,
yeah,
people are liking more design aesthetics nowadays.
yeah.
The role of influencers becomes extremely important in
Okay.
such state, because nowadays consumers are looking for more inspiration, more lifestyle inspiration, and
Yes.
they look towards influencers and bloggers, and they follow them
Yeah.
uh, religiously on Instagram and other social media
Yes.
platforms. And they're looking towards them for inspiration, and they become a very integral part to taking our story out to the consumers.
Okay.
So, as part of our campaign as well, we have a blogger as well as an influencer leg that helps us really propagate our message to the
Okay.
relevant audiences.
Okay. Lovely, really nice. So I didn't know, I mean, like, I didn't know influencer marketing could play such a huge role in lighting, but that's really nice to hear. I mean, it is the next big thing. I think it's what everyone's doing. So that's amazing. And what would you say are like the current trends in the lighting market in India right now? And how is Signify sort of adapting and staying ahead of them and the competition?
Signify has a distinct advantage that, being the lighting leaders across the world, we are able to bring the best of innovation from around the world into the country.
Okay.
Now, if you look at what we have on offer in India, there is a huge trend, especially in the largest cities, of moving towards connected and colored lighting and
Yeah.
controllable lighting.
Yeah.
And that is one trend that was introduced in the form of Philips Hue products that we had in the market. And now the latest offering, which is basically our Viz platform for connected lighting.
Okay.
Now, like you said, the current trends are people who are wanting controlled lighting for gaming, for watching movies, where they are able to create an ambience for various occasions, whether it's a celebratory occasion or just sitting at home and relaxing.
Yeah.
And they're looking towards lighting at creating that ambience in the house. And these are the products and these are the innovations that are going to come in the consumer space in a very big way in the
Okay.
coming quarters and years, where people will be able to modify or change their lights and settings to the application that they're actually doing at home. So if you're
Amazing.
playing gaming, for example, our Viz entertainment lights are able to change colors based on what your television screen is showing right now for games.
Okay.
And that provides a more immersive experience to
Yes.
gamers.
Yes.
Uh, Same thing can be done on movies, for example. Uh, Colored lighting people are using to celebrate various occasions at home, whether it's a birthday or whether it's an anniversary. People are able to control the lights and the colors and really create that ambience for friends and
Yes.
family, and create a whole new environment in the same space that they have.
Yeah.
So these are some of the trends that we see in the consumer space that are going to come up. And of course, when it comes to aesthetics, as light has moved towards LEDs and digital lighting, we're seeing more applications coming around. People are now creating patterns with light in their homes,
Yeah.
and that is something that is now available at a very very affordable price point
Okay.
across. And therefore we're seeing more and more homes adopting something that was originally being used only probably in the top 5% of the
Yeah.
applications or homes.
Right. Okay. That's really nice. And I think I am really looking forward to all of these innovations because that's so exciting. The way that you can play with light and the way that you guys are playing with color is just amazing. um Again, so I was just going to ask you about the kinds of new products and innovations that consumers can look forward to from Signify in the future. And what is the future vision like? What are you envisioning for lighting with your company as well as just across globally?
In terms of consumer space, I think we're working on two aspects here.
Okay.
One is bringing the best quality of decorative lighting to the
Yeah.
Indian market. Um, for, I think gone are the times that we had to just depend on these Chinese products that we used
Yeah.
to buy. And then when something went wrong, there was no real fallback option. You had to replace the whole product,
Right. Yeah.
whether it was a very expensive chandelier or even if it was a very basic light. Really, the servicing piece was always a challenge.
True.
Buying Philips decorative lighting, people are able to actually get the best in design and as well as the best in quality, along with servicing that is there. So, our stress is on bringing the best of design and aesthetics in home decorative lighting in the Indian
Right.
market. Also bring all the innovation, like I said, that we have ultra efficient lights that are out there. What this does is this actually falls right there with our brighter lives better world vision,
Yeah.
wherein we want to actually have more greener products available in the market.
Okay.
Today, you'd be happy to know Philips actually has some of the most energy efficient lights in the world in production.
Amazing.
Uh,
Amazing.
and we would like to offer all of those kind of products in the Indian market, where
Yeah.
people are able to experience the best in energy efficiency while also getting the best in quality and endurance from their lighting products. So I think that will be the directionally the kind of products that will be made available by Signify in
Yeah.
the market,
Okay.
which will definitely be the best that the world has to offer in lighting.
Amazing. And like you mentioned, I think technology is also playing a huge role over here, which I don't think we would ever see in lighting. It was always, like there's one switch, turn it on, turn it off. But now all this, you're able to control it from your phone, you're able to change the colors from your phone. So can you just tell me a little bit about how you are sort of integrating all this amazing technology as well as sustainability into your products?
No, absolutely, and I think that this is one thing that really um, places Signify as a differentiator in the market, because
Right.
if you see, uh, there's been a huge shift in technology in the lighting industry from conventional lighting of bulbs and tubes. We've moved towards digital lighting under
Yeah.
LED and connected lighting that is getting more and more adoption.
Yes.
uh, whenever these kind of changes happen in various industries, normally the market leader has not able to sort of retain their market leadership and has
Okay.
fallen off the wagon. We've seen that
Yeah.
in mobile phones, for example, when
Yes.
we shifted from conventional mobile phones to touchscreen and the
Right.
kind of
Yeah.
mobile phones that we have today. Now, we've been fortunate enough to anticipate these changes in technologies, innovate, and be ahead of the curve versus our competition. And if you see the landscape of our competitors globally,
Yeah.
we've continued to retain the number one position in technology and with these technology shifts, while people who are at number two or number three are currently not even in the reckoning. Uh,
Yeah.
Now, basically, all this has happened by making sure that we talk to our consumers, we understand consumer needs in advance, and we also understand where technology will take this industry to innovate and stay relevant for our consumers. That is by doing newer innovation, and that's by also offering more sustainable products for our consumers. If you see the technology that we have driving our products today, we have the best in class, like I mentioned, energy efficiency, and we're also having the best in class in terms of performance and reliability. And that is something that will continue to be the bedrock of all our innovation that is going to be coming in the future.
Absolutely amazing, Nikhil. So these were my set of questions, but if there's anything that you would like to add, please feel free to go ahead.
Now, we would just want all our consumers and all your viewers to actually go ahead, see this ad online. It's available on YouTube
Yeah,
as well. And I'm sure most of you have already caught that on
yeah.
the television, if you're still watching the traditional television or on OTT. And I hope you enjoy the film as much as we enjoyed making it.
Oh, yes, absolutely. I'm sure they will because I know I watched it and I really loved it. So, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for your invaluable inputs. And it was great talking to you. Thank you so much, Nikhil.
Thanks a lot, and thanks for having us.
Of course. So that's about it from this episode and from Nikhil. A lively and interactive discussion about Signify's strategies, campaign, and partnerships for the festive season. I hope you enjoyed this episode because I sure did. This is your host and friend, Safa Samar, signing off.